Good afternoon, keyboard cowboys and cowgirls. The thing on the computer screen behind me is really cool. Because it's a cookie. Personally, I think you'll really enjoy it, but I'll tell you about that later. Anyways, back over here, we've got news to cover. Today, the spies who were in Russia were deported after they pled guilty to spying. Because that's what spies do, they spy on things, and I'm great with words. Those spies will be sent back to Russia in mere hours, and we will receive back 4 Russian spies who were spying for the US in Russia. Spies, American, Russian, Russian spies, American, American, Russian, American spy, Russian spy, American spy, Russian spy. Pie. Cookies. We know all this, but we don't know exactly what the Russian spies were trying to find. And then Medvedev was all like, crap. And then Obama was all, ooh, you a bad boy, Medvedev. And then he told NASA that he wants the Muslims to feel good. Wait, what? Yeah, apparently Obama has put NASA in the Make Muslims Feel Good About Themselves project. Charles Bolden, a former NASA administrator, said that Obama charged him with 3 things when he was in charge of NASA. 1, he wanted me to help re-inspire children to want to get into science and math. He wanted to expand our international relationships. And 3rd, and perhaps foremost, he wanted me to find a way to reach out to the Muslim world and engage much more dominantly Muslim nations to help them feel good about their historic contribution to science, math, and engineering. So which one of those 3 things does NASA's mission statement actually fall under? You know, the one about going into space. Apparently Obama wants those Muslim minds to help out NASA, and I'm sure they want to. I'm pretty sure that with our space program being one of the largest in the world, that a lot of people want to go to NASA, including Muslims. So maybe if you made them feel welcome in general, like they could actually get to NASA, that might work. I mean, apparently part of your plan is to cancel the next trips to the moon and instead go straight for Mars. There's a saying for that, you know? If you shoot for the moon, you'll probably land in the ocean, but if you shoot for the sun, you might just land on the moon. I'm pretty sure that if anyone actually said that at NASA, they'd get fired. We do have some really good news, though. US government scientists have discovered 3 powerful antibodies, the strongest of which neutralizes 91% of HIV strains, more than any AIDS antibody yet discovered. That's really good news. They found the antibodies in the cells of a 60-year-old African-American man who is called in scientific literature Donor 45. A little bit formal, but scientists are using these antibodies to target specific points on HIV cells. These cells have little stickers which they use to infect other cells with HIV, and because this is such an important part of the HIV cell, it becomes less likely that they will mutate to fight against antibodies. The hope is that they can develop an HIV vaccination from Donor 45's antibodies. However, because these particular antibodies can take months or years to develop, it may be necessary for repeated booster shots or to devise other ways of applying the antibody. But regardless of what needs to be done to get it to work, this is great news, and it's a huge step forward. However, in terms of our freedom of speech and freedom of privacy, Blizzard is taking a step back with their release of their new long-awaited game, StarCraft 2. For those of you who don't know, yeah right, StarCraft 2 is a huge RTS which is the grand sequel to StarCraft 1. StarCraft is the most well-known franchise of any real-time strategy game ever. However, what Blizzard, the company who makes it, has decided to implement is causing some complaints. First, they have a Real ID system, which is a friend system that requires you to enter your real name. It's meant to help users who know each other in real life or trust each other online to communicate more directly and across Blizzard games. However, they've pulled a dick move and now they're trying to apply this to the forums too, so that anything you post in the forum has to be with your real name. This obviously brings up huge issues of privacy and anonymity. In the thread about this change broke out huge examples of why this is a terrible idea. For instance, people who posted their real names soon found the glory of their internet as their personal details were revealed. Granted, few people will go out of their way to do something like this, but video games are a particularly touchy subject. Because they put us into an enhanced reality with stakes that seem real because of our reptilian brain, things can get real. In Korea, items owned in virtual games actually have legal substance. If somebody steals those items or say deletes your character, you can sue them for it. When shit can get this real, anonymity is pretty important. And speaking of anonymity, check out that cookie in the description. This is for a very ironic goose. And sorry, Charlie, that I haven't commented on your videos lately. But I'm not gone. Oh, by the way, I'm leaving for VidCon in about 12 hours. There probably won't be a video tomorrow. I may get a video out over the weekend, but if not, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Take us out, Sophia.
And everything else is going wrong. Smiley face stickers. This is Sophia on The Great Adventure.